Okay, y'all. So I've been seeing this circulate on TikTok and I'm really into astrology and like super interested. So I want to like dive in to the data survey behind the most undateable zodiac signs. So whenever I see something like this, like literally anytime, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, is this for real? Is this true? Like, should I believe this? So for any stats, numbers, findings I see, I like to know who, what, when, where, why. That's like, I want all 5 of those questions answered, okay? So who is like, who do they collect this information on? What, like what type of information is it? When, what year did it come from? Where in the world, where in the country, what type of like city, rural, suburban area did this come from and why? Like what was the motivation driving this data? Oftentimes, the answer to all those questions is difficult to find, which is why I really think we should have like a nutrition label for facts where you can like easily access all of those things, but like story for another day. So I'm digging into this and I can't find a ton of information, which is like a bummer. It's hard to find. Maybe it's out there somewhere. I don't want to say like people didn't do their due diligence just because I can't find it, but it was not quickly and easily available. But here's what I did find. This survey was asked of 2,000 nationally representative Americans. And so this is kind of like where the survey, where these like results, data are getting their credibility, like why you should believe it, because they're saying, hey, we talked to 2,000 people that are nationally representative. Here's why that matters. So the idea behind something being nationally representative is that, hey, even though we could only talk to like a smaller group of people, we think that the characteristics this smaller group of people have reflect the entire population, in this case, the entire country of the US, and therefore what we learn from the smaller group of people should hold true for the entire country. Makes sense. And again, really difficult to talk to everyone in the country about everything we want to know, so like doing representative samples totally makes sense. I'm on board. That being said, like what are the key characteristics on which you built this nationally representative sample? Was it gender, sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, age, again, like where people live in the country? All these things to me would be really important as to whether I believe what these like 2,000 people said represent the entire country. So I would want to know these specifics. In this case, I'd also want to know some screening information, like are these people familiar with astrology and the zodiac signs? How familiar are they? And they may have been asked these screening questions, but it's not easily reportable, so I don't know. So do I buy this? No, there's just not enough info.